I think the single best configuration you can build today, from my experience, is you grab a Corsair 200R case. You grab an it's an H370 HD3 motherboard from Gigabyte. You grab the Scythe Mugen 5 cooler, put on whatever RAM you want. You don't have any compatibility issues with Intel. Just put on whatever RAM. You want to get a couple sticks of 16, you want to go to 32, 64, whatever, go for it, whatever you want. Find a color that looks good. Don't even worry about the speed, won't even matter. Just plug it in. You're good to go every time. Get yourself at least a 500 watt power supply. Stick around 500 watts. If you want to add a graphics card, maybe bump it to 600 watts. Whatever graphics card you want, any graphics card you want. Or you can just run off the onboard graphics if you're not gaming. And then throw a solid state drive, NVMe drive in there, just a 500 gig if that's all you need, or 2 terabytes if you're somebody who uses a lot of space. You're going to have yourself one of the fastest rocket ships of a computer you will have ever used in your life. It will generally work the very first time you turn it on if you follow the easy steps that I've shown here assembling it. And it will last you a minimum of 8 years and should never have a single problem. And it should cost you well under $1,000 for a system that'll last you a minimum of 8 years. That'll be the quietest, fastest computer you've likely ever used in your life. And don't let the enthusiasts steer you to things that are more complex, where you're required to go into BIOS settings and make voltage changes and multiplier changes, or whatever it is, turning XMP on just to make something run without freezing up, or going through a bunch of compatibility lists to find out which RAM works with it. You don't need to do that with the Intel system. So I will make another video, which is identical to past videos I've made, highlighting those particular parts, because I was just on Amazon. And that Gigabyte H370 HD3 board is still available for sale. That 9700K processor or an 8700K processor, great values right now. Really good value. You could pick up the 9700K right now for about $330. And if you wanted the extra threads, you could go to the 9900K for about $100 more. I don't think it's worth it. Knowing that the average home user won't be able to tell the difference between a 9700K, a 9900K, and a 10700K. You won't be able to sit down at the computer without running any benchmarks and tell me which processor's which, without looking at some system specs. You won't be able to feel it. But I can tell you for a fact, every single customer that has ordered that system configuration that I just mentioned, the H370, the 9700K, they love it.